What's good, everybody? Welcome to NBA 20, 2K23. Jesus, I was about to say 2020, 2020, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Say now. Anyway, welcome. Um, it's Orlando Magic franchise, as you can see, or my league. I say franchise because I'm so used to Madden. Um, yeah, it's an Orlando Magic, my league. What I did was I didn't do a vote. I didn't do a poll. I kind of just spun a wheel, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do whatever team lands on. And luckily, I landed on the Orlando Magic. It's not a great team. It's a team that got um, a lot going on. Um, so kind of worked out that that's who I got. So um, let's take a look. All right, cool. That checks out. Um, I didn't even look at all the settings, did I? Yes. Oh, no, 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 no. I forgot. You go through this first, and then you go through the settings. Here we go. So we're gonna do 6 minute quarters, 7 minutes, some stats as always. All prospects, blah 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 blah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 7 if we ever do that. Oof. Draft class Call of Duty doing 54. So first few seasons maybe until like maybe Bronny timeline. Um, we're gonna do a sim. I mean, we're gonna not sim. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm sorry, my brain is just like mush today. Um, but yeah, no, the first few seasons and stuff is gonna be actual draft classes, like predicted, like created draft classes from somebody, like Victor Wembanyama, Scotty Scoot Henderson, and stuff like that. And then I think probably after like 4 years of that, then we're gonna go towards like auto-generated rookies. And like that's how that's gonna work. Anyway, what the fuck? Lost my train of thought. But yeah, so this one we're starting off in the modern era. Eventually we'll do one where we're in the Magic Bird or Kobe era or the Jordan era. So I want y'all to vote on that one, which era y'all would like to see the most. But right now we're going to do the modern era because that's what we're in. That's what I want to start off with. Let me take a look. The eras are cool though. I've tried a few of those out, and I like how you can start off way back and you can kind of alter history. I like it. It's kind of cool. It's bad though if you have the insight. Damn it, Goran Dragic. Sorry, I got the Chicago Bulls Boston Celtics game on. Big Bulls fan. Go Bulls. But yeah, man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck. What the fuck is going on? I'm trying to get this going on. Alright. So recently signed. Yeah. See, I'm gonna do trade approval on trade frequency down to like 42 because not too many trades happen in the NBA really anymore. Previously traded draft picks on, obviously. Injuries. 41, 38, 37. I don't really play with all those ones. Hall of Fame, of course. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Like I'm shirt off, like I'm shirt off. Oh, so top five, no debate. Um, y'all should listen to that new Drake that came out. I haven't heard it still yet. Um, I don't know. I'll listen to it tomorrow. I have a long drive as I go to base tomorrow, so that's when I'll listen to it. Blah, blah. Yeah. A lot going on, man. I got like a weird headache going on, by the way. So if I sound like, bro, why are the Pistons so ass? Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland both out, And the fact that they're whooping on the Pistons like that. The Pistons suck, but I mean, they're just so bad. All right, so this is what I said. We're gonna do a draft class. We're gonna do a user created one. It's gonna be like the 2023 draft class. Victor Wembanyama and all those players and whatnot. Jack Move makes some pretty nice draft classes. So let's take a look at this damn roster. We got Paolo Banchero. I actually don't know how to say his name, and I think that sounds correct to me from what I'm reading. Paolo Banchero. Um, yeah, that was the first, no, second overall pick. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, 83 overall, young power forward. Wendell Carter, probably gonna trade him. I don't like Wendell Carter's game like that. It don't fit me too well. Franz Wagner, this is a really young team. Like, who's the oldest player on this team? 31, Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross is on the last year of his contract. Can't wait for him to go. So is Gary Harris. Two low overall older players who take up a lot of money and aren't that good. Sorry if I'm just it's the truth. Jonathan Isaac, I think, is a great player too. I think he's a great defensive player. But the only problem I have with him is he plays the same position as Banchero, but they're both interchangeable between that small forward position, which we have Franz for. So I don't know. This is going to be an interesting lineup. Cole Anthony and Markel Fultz. I'm surprised you can't put Markel at the two as well, even though he's more of a playmaker than Cole. Cole's more of a slasher. Um, but yeah, got Bobo. Damn, Bobo, they jumped up your overall. I like this. It's a young team. Got Mortiz Wagner. And, oh, they got Mortiz Wagner, so they got the Wagner Bros. I didn't even know that. They got Mo Bamba still. Jalen Suggs. This is just like a very young team. RJ Hampton. Um, Caleb Houston. Is he at Auburn? No, Michigan. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I thought he was at Auburn. So I think we got a pretty interesting team here. I want to look at their lineup. Okay, that's not the fucking lineup we're doing. Yeah. Okay. I don't even want. I'm sorry, Terrence, but this is gonna suck. The first thing I'm gonna do already off the rip before we even get into anything is trade Terrence Ross. Probably. Um, I need a different shooting guard. Terrence Ross and Gary Harris. I'll pretty much take anybody. Yeah, you want to have some veteran presence, but honestly, I don't give a shit. Contavious and Bruce Brown. Mm, Let me see what's in free agency first. Before I start off, just try. Yeah, you know what? What I'm gonna do with you, because yeah, don't even ask me why I'm doing this. If you have to ask me why, you're fucking like you're fucking yeah, bro. I lost respect for you after hearing what you did, Cuddy. It was the lowest I can go. 50. What's the max potential I can do? 50 bus percent. 99 average percent. You're gonna be a guaranteed bus. You're definitely not booming either. Alright. Be a 78, but you still, yeah. Okay, anyway. I was looking for a shooting guard, right? Lance can make him dance. Why is Saban Lee a free agency? PJ Dozier, Bielitsa. Like I need Jeremy Lamb's a free agent, bro. Like he's not on a team. Find that hard to believe, man. Yeah, not too many options for shooting guard. That sucks. There really ain't no shooting guard. I would like to maybe bring in, like, I bring Kimba in, but Kimba's more like a point guard, and like I don't need a point guard. Melo, why are you a free agent still? Yeah. I'm just gonna go like this, sort. See what shooting guards we can try and go get. I ain't trying to get what's his name. That's too much money. Kyrie is shooting guard. I'm not. I'm about to say I can't get Kyrie, but I'm just kind of confused by that. Chris Duarte. He's too young to be able to get. And then Najee Marshall. What do you inside out scored? 3 and D wing. Not too much. Promise that was my foot. Ask for too much. Much for BI. Oh yeah, y'all asked for too much. Hey, look, I was just curious. I was just curiosity right there. I can't get Jay Ivey, y'all. Just y'all. Gary Trent. Jalen Green definitely can't get. Josh Christopher. I don't want too much. Josh Richardson. They're gonna want a lot. Got a feeling. Yeah, y'all asking for a first round pick for Josh Richardson. That's kind of crazy. Andrew Shamet. Jalen Williams. Like I don't see a shooting guard that's just like Shadion Sharp. Why is your rating so low? I thought you'd have a higher rating. Yeah, I thought y'all want to trade him. Look, I was curious. You ain't giving up Jordan Poole. Y'all really ain't asking for that much for Jordan Poole. Why isn't Suggs starting them? That's my question. I honestly don't feel like that's a bad trade. Let me see what else they're asking. Because I get someone back that's young in return, and he's already in a long-term committed contract. Only thing is I'm getting a heavy contract with Clay in return as well. I feel like I'm not really giving up that much. Center-wise, I still am good on center. And I'm getting too deep in shooting guard and giving up too deep in shooting guard. I'm going to do this one. I honestly think this is a good trade. I don't think the Warriors in real life would actually fucking do that, but to each his own. And then y'all don't even start the guy. I'll let him come off the bench as 6-man. He'll definitely take over some point guard role. Well, we already made a trade, a blockbuster trade. They just want a ring and then just get rid of him right after. That's a blockbuster trade. We're going 10 deep on the bench, so that way we can get some more center play out of Mo Wagner. All right, let's get into a game. I mean, we got a new squad already, and we're just look. So these games should go by kind of quick with them being 6.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is...
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us.
Yeah, so
And the Pistons start out with the ball. A look at the Magic starting group. At the forward position, it's Wagner and Banchero. Thompson is out there with Fultz, and it's Carter in at the center position. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Now here's Fultz. Banchero, that's good.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Cunningham against Fultz. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. The three. That one's not going to go. It's been a quick start for Orlando. It's a 5-point game, and it's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Carter with a screen on Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. The three. Here's Carter. And the layup is good.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Now here's Ivy. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. A three from Bogdanovich. Knocks down the three ball.
And a nice, smooth, soft stroke for Bogdanovich. That stroke is pure.
Passes it to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Driving inside. Thompson for the triple. Second chance shot. And Carter lays it up and in.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Pistons trail by 6.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Carter with a screen on Cunningham. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The pass to Bay. Kicks it to Ivy. Stewart with a screen on Thompson. Here's Ivy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Bogdanovich, and Alec Burks subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Orlando also making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Poole comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Ivy. Here's Bagley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Noel's checked in for the Pistons. Then for the Magic. Ball, he's checked in for Banchero. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Ivy. He's defended by Wagner. Burks against Poole. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ivy. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. To the inside. Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish. And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Now, here's Poole. Following the shot by Alec Burks. Noel against Poole. And that one goes long.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Bagley. Down low. Shoots over Isaac. Nails the baby hook. Bagley's got his second basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Anthony, the pass to Bull. Misses the baby hook.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Burks kicks to Ivy. Three-pointer Bagley. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And you watch Ball on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons ahead. They lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Nothing.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so in the game for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Markelle Fultz out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Wagner in at the 3, a small forward. And Wendell Carter Jr. Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 1. Stewart with the screen on Fultz. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Stewart.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Fultz against Cunningham. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Thompson dishes to Carter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Carter did this against high-level college competition, consistently showcased the ability to score efficiently.
During the pass to Cunningham. And it's sent back by Carter. Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded closely. No one near fault as he lets it go. Off target with his three. The Pistons trail it. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Wagner against Burks. And finished off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Cunningham outside. There's the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Banchero. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a three-point game. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set the pick. Fultz kicks to Carter. Feeds it to Banchero. Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Cunningham against Fultz. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Banchero with the ball. Stewart on him. And it's Banchero missing. Pistons shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Bogdanovich, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Banchero passes to Carter. Burks looking around. Passes it to Cunningham. Now, here's Duran. He dishes it to Burks. And there's the drive. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now, here's Fultz. Tight defense on him. Banchero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others. Terrific rebounder. Man, the list goes on and on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Noel's checked in for Duran. Marvin Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Bays checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Ball, he's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. Pools checked in for Thompson. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Back to Anthony. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. The kick out to Poole. The tray. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Now, here's Isaac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Anthony can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Bay. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Magic substitution. Mark Wagner.
And here's Ivy. He's got 5. The pass to Burks. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
So let's clean it up here.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested
I
game.
think after adding
So far, their shot selection has been excellent. They're finding their spots. They have to feel very good about that.
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
A bunch of tough games in a row. They'll learn a lot about their team. Who steps up during this stretch? Who can't handle?
A challenging upcoming schedule for these guys, no doubt. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Running the wings, they'll go with Ivy and Bay. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And it's sent back by Carter. Bay against Wagner. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy. Not going to go that time. The Magic trail by 4. Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. And Thompson kicks to Fultz. Banchero is screened for Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
Oh, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Wagner on the wing. Now, here's Banchero. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Banchero, that's good.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. Fultz finds Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, I like watching Fultz work the pick and roll, and when you give him space to pass, he makes you pay.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The kick out to Cunningham. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. There's Bay. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. Fultz the pass to Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Great Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Poole subbed in for Fultz. Poole against Cunningham for the lead. Poole no good.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Ivy. Defense is right there, and there it is for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. Burks comes in for Cunningham. Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Wagner. And here's Poole for 3. The Magic again can't hit. Pistons leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Bol, he's checked in for the Magic. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Isaac outside. Bol setting the pick for Isaac. There's the dish to Bol. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Anthony finds Poole. Can't drop it in with the right block.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And the Pistons making a change here. Noel's checked in. There's 1:26 left in the third. Burks on the wing, guarded by Poole. Burks' shot is good. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Here's Anthony. It's Wagner atop the key. That one goes in. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Poole gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Burks. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Going inside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Bagley with a screen on Anthony. Ivy dishes to Bagley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Bull.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
The Pistons have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Ivy.
42-40.
Orlando, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Bowles setting the pick for Anthony. Isaac outside. Bowles, the pass to Anthony. He kicks the Bowles. Poole on the wing. It's good from long range. Poole's got 7 now in this quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the forward position, it's Wagner and Banchero. Thompson is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. Fultz, the pass to Carter. Cunningham against Fultz. Pass to Burks. Back to Cunningham. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Magic?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game. With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Burks kicks to Cunningham. Noel, a screen on Fultz. Inside. And slam dunk by Noel.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this first.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ivy's checked in for Detroit. Here's Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And Noel throws it down.
And Noel really elevating this game, stepping into the limelight and coming away with the big bucket thanks to his effort and hustle.
Carter with a screen on Cunningham. Wagner outside. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Carter with a screen on Cunningham. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz. 16 points for Wendell Carter.
Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Bogdanovich is checked in for Nerlens Noel. Pools checked in for the Magic. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Ben Carroll. Bay pulls it in. The Pistons trailing. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Bogdanovich finds Bay. Pistons passing it around. With some arc, Cunningham gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 1. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the 4th. Orlando with the ball. Fultz with the ball. It's deflected. Here's Van Carroll. An easy 2 points on the lane. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Fultz against Cunningham. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Cool. Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, Stewart.
And defending Cunningham was a challenge. You have to pay extra attention That's when you leave someone open.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
No fear from Fultz there. That's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moments.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 26 seconds left in the game. .26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fultz against Cunningham. Fires for 3. And Carroll grabs the board. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You missed the strike. And they're right there within range. Late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Detroit, no good that time either. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Now Burks. No good there. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
All right, Markel, strong defensive effort tonight.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Stats 32, 16, and 2, 12 for 18. Bro, he's 7 for 7, so he's gonna be 14 for 14 when this translates over. Poole, he's gonna be 2 for 6 from 3, 8 for 18 on the field. 24 points though. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about because y'all see it. I'm saying it, but y'all ain't, unless y'all really know about 2K. So yeah, Jaden Ivey had 24 and 10 for 20. Burks was 6 for 18. That's their downfall. K 18, 2 and 10, 6 for 16. But yeah, Paolo Banchero 32, 16, 2 steal, 2 turnovers. Yeah, 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Wendell had 32 as well, so they combined for 64. Really, damn. So these three combined for 90, man. If you think about it, they combined for 100 and fucking those four right there. 14 for 14 is nuts. 4 steals and 4 blocks too. Poole killed it. Fultz 12, 6, 16. 8 turnovers though. That's got to be cleaned up. 2 steals and 2 blocks though on a defensive end. Franz, Bowl, Ortiz, and Cole 4, 2 and 6 and 2 and 2. Clay ain't do shit. I mean, for fucking 30 minutes on the court, bro only Like, damn. And Jonathan Isaac didn't really do shit. I'm just kind of seeing what's out there for Clay. We don't necessarily got to hold on to him. We can find another piece in another position. I'm going to kind of give you guys a look at what's available. Damn, Lauri Markkanen. That's enticing. Darren Fox. I might fuck around and do that, honestly, already. Y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, trade after trade after trade. I'm not going for Russ. But it could be considered a 3-team trade, is what kind of happened. Yeah, because, I mean, you can't pass up on a talent like that. Yeah, we're giving up a first-round pick. But, I mean, you're getting young talent, and you're getting a great caliber starting point guard. So now we got, like, look at this team now. Because Cole can play the 2 as well. He can kind of play somewhat 2, and he can play the 2. We got Poole at the 2. Really ain't got no small forwards more than anything. But Isaac can play small forward. So can Paolo. Whoa. Wait, Fox, I love you, bro, but you ain't taking his 5 like that. All respect to you, brother. But you're not about to kick bro to number 43 like that. That's kind of disrespectful. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so our lineup, man, is clean. Oh my gosh. We got a squad though. But if you take some time out of your day to watch here on Twitch, I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. This is the first of the series, and expect many more. Appreciate everything from you guys. Let me know what you would like to see next in this video. Let me know what else you want to see. I'm gonna kind of sim actually too. I'm gonna decline that trade respectfully. I don't even want to see what it is. Nope. We started off on a 4-game win streak. Okay, so we're 5-3 to start the season. We take on Steph Curry's Warriors. That's actually a good video to come back to next one. We'll play against the Warriors. Jordan Poole's first game back. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. Thank you. Appreciate you guys for watching on Twitch. Thank you. God bless and have a great night. Peace.